PRD.ETRNALEGANT Mixtapes.
Every time you cry, you know I cry too. Every time you cry, you know I cry with you. Every time you cry, you know I cry, boo. Know I cry with you, know I love you. Every time I cry with you. Every time you cry, I cry too. Every time you cry, you know I cry too. Every time I cry, you know I cry with you. Every time you cry, you know I cry too.
We might be starting again.
You already have a girlfriend?
Yeah, go on.
And what, you gonna dump her for that KM chick?
Maybe.
I don't know, dude, that KM chick's nice, but I see that Veronica girl doing shit for you all the time. I saw her rubbing your back, fucking come things with food. Can I see her change your tire?
Hey,
In the backyard, woman with some dogs. Hanging in the backyard. In the backyard. God's princess on the car. Hanging in the backyard. In the backyard, yeah. Hanging in the backyard. Woman with some dogs. God's princess on the car. Damn shit.
I was in the backyard, surrounded by every drug I asked for. 14 taking trips without a passport. Either shroom spells or acid wars. Pretty little bitch, love my icy chain. Hooded sweatshirt just to hide the pain. I make a bonfire with her love letters. I knew she was lying, say it get better.
And every time you cry, you know I cry with you. And every time you cry, you know I cry too. Can I come through? You know I miss you. You know I miss you too, you know I love you. Hanging in the backyard. Hanging in the backyard, yeah. With my wolves and dogs, God's princess and 100 cars. Hanging in the backyard, yeah. Ride around as a fork truck. Smoking up some icy fucking blunt. Icy fucking blunt. Hanging in the backyard. Hanging in the backyard. Hanging in the backyard, yeah.